Hey everyone, this is MGamzy Troll here, and today I will be reading Glitched, a binge X reader fanfiction by Orphan Account. So, with that, let's get this started with. What happens when some old artifacts in your attic and basement suddenly summon a demonic creepypasta entity, and what if he develops feelings for you? Below that is just the notes. The author is telling that this is her first fanfic. This was made published 2016. So, published 2 years ago. And updated about half a year ago. So, she has made some other books other than this. Most of them are one-shots, but I do recommend going to her account. She is on AO3, and trust me, if you love this one, you will love all her others. With that, let's continue. Meet the reader. Come on, Malin, I'm your best friend. Why can't you accept that I like boys' video game? Alia said, swallowing her spoon in the milkshake. You and your best friend were at your favorite milkshake restaurant after school on Friday. You take a sip of your chocolate milkshake before checking the time on your phone. 4:16. You have to be home by 5. You huff an annoyed sigh. She had been bugging you on and on about disliking her favorite video game, telling you how many wonders and pros and upsides of it, which in your opinion wasn't that many or convincing. Now she was ranting about the main character. Oh, what's his name? Link? Yeah, Link. And so then in the Twilight Princess, Link got to blah blah blah. You groan inwardly. Hey, Alia. You interrupt her rant about some fairy named Navi. Yeah, Malin, she says, turning to you, her blue eyes staring into your purple ones. You sigh, obviously not wanting to hurt her feelings. You add a tone of sympathy in her voice. Can we please talk about something else? You plead. Alia smiles apologetically. Sure. Malin, oh, I know what we can discuss. Our Halloween costumes. Alia squeals with delight. You smile, pleased with the topic change. Halloween was only a week away from today. You and Alia had been coming up with a bunch of crazy matching Halloween costume ideas for days. Some crazier than others. So far, the top 3 choices were Link and Zelda. Alia's idea. Hiccup and Toothless. Both of your ideas. And a dark and light angel. Your idea. You discuss the idea showing each other pictures of some accessories and other materials that could be used. You jump when your phone buzzes in your pocket. It was a text from your mom. It's 5. It read. You sigh and look over at Alia, who is furiously scribbling sketches and notes from the costumes. You slide your now empty milkshake glass away from you and stand up. What's wrong? Where you going? Alia asks. It's 5. Mom wants me home, you say to her, showing her the text. She smiles. Okay, I'll see you Monday. Oh, and the milkshakes are on me, she says, placing some wadded bills onto the table. She grabs her backpack and stands up. I should get going too, she says. You smile and hug her before exiting the building, both of you heading in opposite directions toward each of your houses. Once you turn the corner onto your street, you pop in your earbuds and start listening to a song you listen to frequently. It was a Nightcore version of a song called Game Over. You bob your head to the beat. Hi, To save the girl, obstacles on jumping hurdles, growing up to be a big boy. Battle with the evil ways, doom it and try and save. But your princess isn't here. Arrest and push the pause, level up and move along. To the next stage I will clear. Just trying to keep from dying. It's just a game, go and play. You'll never say there's no better way to play it. Life is more to explore and forevermore. Start complaining and start changing it. Repeat my embarrassing issues that I'm having with my life, I need to change, life is not a video game. You look up when you reach your front steps to see a sticky note taped to the front door. You pause your music and take the note off the door to read it. May, Anna has fallen out of the tree fort and has broken her leg. I'm going to have to stay at the hospital tonight while they put the cast and everything else on it. There's leftover pizza in the fridge. Be in bed by 9:30. Aunt Lisa will be there at 5 a.m. to take you to school. Do your homework. Love, Mom. You, Saya. Your little sister Anna had some problem with her bones that made them break easily. You mentally slap yourself for not remembering the scientific name for it. You walk around back and unlock your backyard gate, stopping when you get to the pricking sensation in your back of your neck that you were being watched. Hello? You say without turning around. You set your backpack down and take 3 large breaths before spinning quickly on your heels to face what's behind you. You were tackled into a ferocious hug. Yeah! You scream as Nick, your friend that you've known since pre-K that lived 3 blocks down, slams you down onto your backpack. You look up to see his wild blonde hair and ice blue eyes staring back at you. The freckles that littered his face seemed to dance. You realized that Nick had hit you with such force that you were seeing stars. Jeez, Nick, you grunt. Nick sat up, still not getting off you. Instead, he sat with his knees straddling your waist, his hands pinning your wrists above your head. His smirking, freckled face was inches from yours. Hey there, May. Miss me? He said. You rolled your eyes. Even though Nick was a fairly sweet boy that you had secretly developed a crush on, he could still be a pain in the ass, both literally and figuratively, since your backside landed roughly against the ground. Hello, Nick? Can you get off me, please? You say, a bit annoyed. Nick lets out a chuckle. You know what? He says, his smirk getting bigger. I think I'll just sit on you like this until it gets dark. He says sarcastically. You pretend to look surprised. Nicholas Adam Munford! You say, sounding like your mom whenever she was mad at you. Nick suddenly gets annoyed and a bit pissed, sticking his nails into your wrists and leaning closer to your face, causing you to flinch and shrink back in fear. What did I say about calling me by my full name? He threatens in a dark tone. Your eyes go wide with real fear this time, and the pain he was applying to your wrists was causing tears in the back of your vision. Nick, you choke out, holding back tears. What? He growls. Get off! You're scaring me! You say as a tear rolls down your cheek. Nick suddenly snaps out of his dark face when he sees your pain. He scrambles off of you and takes a large step back while saying, Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did I hurt you? You stand up and brush dirt off your jeans and your purple sweater. You pick up your now smushed book backpack and set it down instantly when a pain shoots up your left arm, causing you to cry out and stumble. Nick is down by your side in an instant, allowing you to lean against him as he walked you to your back porch and sets you down onto one of your lawn chairs. He sits in one directly across from you, his blue eyes sweeping you both nervously and worriedly, and possibly shamefully as well. Maylin, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have acted like a complete jackwad. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. I'm so... are you okay? He asks, hurt in his voice. You nod and start rolling your shoulder. It hurts, but not to the point that it might be serious. In fact, it was just sore. You stand up and walk towards the footmat, lifting it up and retrieving your spare house key. You turn to see Nick is right behind you, his dirty blonde hair falling over his left eye. Want to come in? You ask him, gesturing towards the door. Nick smiles when he realizes he's been forgiving. I'd love to, he says. You smile back at him before sliding the key into the lock and unlocking the door. Then you place the key back into the mat. After Nick had stepped inside, you walk back to the outside of your backyard and retrieve your backpack, locking the gate as you make your way back to your house. It was a decent house, nestled in a good neighborhood, right inside of Erie, PA. It was a pretty red brick 2-story house with a kitchen, movie room, living room, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, an attic, and a basement. You set your backpack down in the kitchen and walk towards the living room. Nick was sitting on the couch watching a show on Netflix. You couldn't help but overhear a few words from it, like the mention of Link and Zelda. You lean over Nick's face, your hair, length, and color blocking his view of the TV. What you watching? You say, sticking your tongue out and licking his nose. Nick playfully swatted you away, huffing in annoyance. You summoned a saw over the back of the couch and land with a pfft next to Nick. What you watching? You ask again. Zelda. Nick grunts, his eyes glued to the TV. You roll your eyes and go loudly. Why was everyone obsessed with that game show book? You sigh when you remember the buttload of homework you have. You grab the remote and shut the TV off. Hey! Nick says, reaching for the remote. You stand away from the couch so Nick can't claim the remote. What gives? Nick kisses the dark look in his eyes again. You sigh audibly and place the remote on the table next to you. I have homework, you say curtly. Nick sighs. Yeah, I guess I do too, he says. He walks towards your front door and opens it, looking back at you, his beautiful cerulean eyes tinged with sadness. See you later, he says before walking out the door. And that's it for that chapter. I am sorry, but it is extremely late for me right now. So, with that, this is M. Gamzee Troll out, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks, and don't forget to press that subscribe, like, and comment button. Please do comment. I really do need comments. But smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to press notifications after you hit subscribe. Thank you very much. With that, MGT